Good morning, Skylarks. Hope you are well and ready for the day. The one good thing is that it's really beautiful weather. So I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. Remember, Nicola, keep on singing at yahoo.com. Thank you so much for all the messages I got this week. Even if some people just say hello, they haven't answered my questions at all, which is fabulous, but I know you're listening and watching, which is great. And we've had about 50 views of this podcast, so fantastic in your community. So people are watching, keep tuning in. But if you want to tell me anything, suggest songs, suggest tongue twisters, that would be great. And after Easter, I'm going to get you to suggest some lyrics, and we're going to write our own song. But that's for another time. Let's get through Easter first. But should we do a bit of warming up, ladies and gentlemen? So can you take a lovely breath in for me and blow out? Breath in and blow out. Another one with a bit of noise. Another one. Brilliant. Can you imagine you've got a big bowl of spaghetti? If you can get any pasta, so it's imaginary. Can you take a breath in? I do hope you've got spaghetti in. Take a breath in. And then when you're ready, do that again for me. Great. And this time you're gonna pat it out because it's the worst. Your husband made it, or your child made it. That was horrible. Here we go. This time, one of your lovely people made it for Mothering Sunday yesterday. It's delicious. Here we go. Amazing. Can you do me a little siren? We're going to go all the way from the bottom to the top. We're going to go. Because it's so sunny, we're going to do this song again today. We're going to go sunshine, moon. Here we go. Sunshine, moon. Another one. Sunshine, moon. So if you can make your moon face really great. And you can also slide as well. Sunshine, moon. Try it for me. Sunshine, moon, and another one. 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 Sunshine. Let's get our consonants working this morning with an old favourite. Here we go. La 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 la. Great. Let's try that to a fa 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 fa. Fa 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 fa. Let's try a li 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 tongue right behind these teeth. Let's try a slightly harder one. Sa 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 sa. Again, get that tongue working. Here we go. Sa 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 sa. Excellent. And remember, even if you've watched this podcast once, you can keep tuning in until the next one comes, or you can do them in sequence, so you've got a whole load of them. So as we build up over the next few weeks, so don't think, oh, I've seen her once. You can keep clicking in. That's the whole joy of it. Great. So this has been sent to me, is a new tongue twister. And it is, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Let's say that again. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So let's do it really slowly. We're going to break it up. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Do that again for me. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Great. And as you're going along, keep giving me a really good ch and k. Just do that for me. Ch, k. Lovely. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood? Tell me. How much wood? How much wood? How much wood? How much wood? You've asked quite a few times, and you're getting a bit cross this time. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm going to be very nice about it. No, it's very nicely this time. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Great. I've had another request for an old favourite that we're going to finish today's session off, and I'll be back in a couple of days. But anytime you want a calypso. Now, you might want to pause this and grab something shaky. I don't know, some herbs, some lentils, something that you can make a little bit of noise with. Can you just do for me? That to a da 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 da. Anytime you need a calypso, here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake it, and you bang the drum and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. See, here we go. Can you say for me? Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Can you make it louder? Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. If you've got anything shaky, cha-cha-cha. Let's try again. Anytime you need a calypso, Here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake a, and you bang the drum and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. Cha-cha-cha. Now, if you're new, I'm just going to break those down into phrases, and it's good actually to practice, even if you know it really well. Anytime you need a calypso, sing that for me. Anytime you need a calypso, here is what you must do. Here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so. First of all, you need a rhythm, so. Shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shaker. Shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shaker. Shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shaker. And you bang the drum and you sing and strum. And you bang the drum and you sing and strum. And then there's a calypso for you. And then there's a calypso for you. Anytime you need a calypso, here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake a, and you bang the drum and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. Anytime you need a calypso, here is what you must do. First of all, you need a rhythm, so shake a little, shake a little, shake a little, shake a, and you bang the drum and you sing and strum, and then there's a calypso for you. Cha-cha-cha. I'll see you in a few days, ladies and gentlemen. Keep well.